Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with 11s by Randall. So we have no more Sudoku rules. We have killer cages and sandwich sums. So let's go over the rules. So normal 6x6 Sudoku rules mean in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these two killer cages in the grid. That's these cells surrounded by dotted lines. Those are always called cages. Killer cages mean that the digits sum to the value in the top left. We also have sandwich sums. So digits outside the grid are our sandwich sum values. And that gives you, so for example, the 10 would be for the row, the 9 would be for the column, but it gives you the sum of the digits between the 1 and 6 in that row or column. So if I did, say, the 1 and the 6 out here, then these three cells would sum to 10. I could do like 2, 3, 5, for example. So this would be one way to fulfill that sandwich clue. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so 11 cages can only be done with 5 plus 6 and a 6x6 at least. So the 6, well, okay. One thing we know is that the sum doesn't go this way, right? If the 6 were here, the 1 could only go here, and we can't add to 9. So our sandwich is going to be going down here, which means this is not a 1. So this is only 2, 3, 4. The 2 sum, we're going to have 6, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 6, right? The 2 is just going to be between the 1 and the 6. What can we do here? Well, we have this 10. We are going to need exactly 3 digits inside of that 10. Because if you think about it, if I do 1, 6 like this, obviously this can't be 10. If I do 1, 6 like this, the only way to add to 10 and 2 without repeating a digit is 4, 6. But the 6 is already used in the sandwich crust, so it can't be in the filling as well. And if we do them too far away, then these 4 would have to add to 10. The only way to do that is 1, 2, 3, 4, but the 1 is already used. So we're going to have 1 and 6 like this or like this, and that's it. So one strategy we can do here is we can mark in green any cells that are definitely not 1 or 6. And that's kind of a nice strategy for sandwiches. So the 1, 6 are only going to go like this. So these two are never 1, 6, right? If I try to put a 1 here, the farthest I can put 6 away is over here, and there's only 2 cells in between, right? So we're going to have issues with these cells, which means for vertically, for the columns, those also aren't the 1, 6, right? That's why it's nice to track that. We also know this one never is the crust. Now, is that helpful? Maybe the 9 clue is helpful. The problem is we can do it in 2. We can do 4, 5. Like this could be 6, 5, 4, 1. You could even do 6, 5, 4, 1. So I don't think there's anywhere that can't be crust for a 9. So how do we make progress here? We do have a 5, 6 pair here. So none of these are 6, but they could be 1. They could still be part of a sandwich crust if they're 1. There's no clue for this row. So a reason we couldn't do 6, 2, 1. I don't see why. Okay, so the other thing we know about the 10 is we know what the outie is for it. So like, let's say we had 1, 6 here, right? Maybe that's going to be key. We know this is going to be 2, 3, 5 in the middle, right? So we know the outie is going to be a 4. And that is key. Another way we could figure out that the outie is 4 is we have we have the 1, 6 crust, which adds to 7, and then we have the innards, which add to 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. We know that the entire row adds to 21 because 1 through 6 sum to 21. So how do you get from 17 to 21? You use a 4. So we know that one of these ends is a 4, and it can't be this one. So this is our 4 end, this is our 6, this is our 1, and this is 2, 3, 5. There we go. So I think I might not do the green stuff. That's 5, 6, 5. Okay. Let's just mark 1, 2, 3 here. This can't be 1, so 1's down here, which means 1's in here somewhere. Okay, we know a 6 is up here. So this is 6, 5. So now we know, okay, this can't be a 1, right? If this was a 1, this would be 4. That seems okay. If this is a 1, these add to 4. The only way to add to 4 in 2 cells is 1, 3, but the 1 would already be used, right? If I put the 1 here, how do we make these add to 4? Without using the 1, we can't do it. So this is the 1, this is a 4. Here's our 2, 3 pair. That places the 1 for this column. Okay, now we need to add to 5 and then have a 6 somewhere. So we could be 1, 5, 6 like this, or we could use 2 and 3 and have a 6 here. So these are actually the only options for these cells, because it's either going to be 5, 6 like this, or it's going to be a 2, 3 pair with a 6 here. So where's 4 in the row? 4 in the row is only here. Right. 4 is not going to be involved in the 5 sum because it would have to join a 1, and it's not going to be involved in the crust. So 4 is forced here. Actually, no, 4 could be here with a 5, 6. Okay, so 4 is in one of these two, I guess. 4 is up here. So if this isn't 1 or 4. This is 2, 3. Oops, 2, 3 only. I feel like I might be just not looking at a specific clue. Okay, we know this isn't 2 because it needs to be the innard of the sandwich is 2, and this is not inside any sandwich for this row because we don't have a 1 or a 6 here. So this is not the 2. This is the 3. So we can say that these are from 1, 2, 4, and we can clean it up. This can't be a 2 either because it's not in a sandwich. So this is our 1. Which then gives us the 2, 6. Okay. Great. That's progress. These are not 2s. Oops. I was in color mode. Right. Here I need 1 and 3. All right, let's look at some of these vertical clues. I haven't really paid much attention. So we have the 1 here, so this cannot be the 6. This is our 6. And we add to 5 in between. It has to be 2, 3. That gets us a bunch of digits. Let's just do all this first. This is our sandwich for the 5. Okay. We do it in the corner. That's a 2. Here's our 4. And this is a 2. So 2, 3, 4 does add to 9. We put the 6 there. Here's our 5. All right, I think we just Sudoku now. That's a 5. Here we need 3 and 4. Actually, we might have to use, we have to do this sandwich here. This is 1, 3, for the 2 sandwich up there. Our 4 and 3. Here we need 1 and 4, and we're done. Neat sandwich puzzle, Randall. It took me a bit to realize it was the outies for the 10 being 4, a singular 4, meant that this had to be part of the sandwich. It couldn't be the outie for it. So we had to put the 4 there and then the 1, 6, and it flowed really nicely from there. Really nice sandwich puzzle, Randall. I enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.